Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and yet another extra video for you lovely people, thanks to my wonderful, wonderful Patreons. If you are interested in becoming a Patreon, there's a link in the description down below. And amongst other things, you get to send me scenarios and I will record them and they will go up as additional videos. So you get an extra video. And at the moment, I'm doing that on the weekends. But with more Patreons, then I might be able to do 2 videos a day all the time, rather than just at the weekends. Anyway, today, another scenario sent in by Sunless Nova. Thank you very, very much. And it is a continuation of the various Stolz von Deutschland scenarios that I've been doing. So this is a direct continuation of the Operation Varengen video that I put up a few weeks ago. So if you go back and have a look at that, that gives you some of the more of the background. But we have successfully broken the French sort of screening line, and we have an opportunity to completely destroy the French fleet and to deliver a crippling blow, and that is the plan. So I have a little bit of a take advantage. I have the same number of capital ships, but I'm only going to get to design the 3 battleships, so at the mercy of the AI with the battle cruisers. Then, yeah, a slight disadvantage in cruiser and light ship numbers. I am allowed to bring more things if I want, but I actually think this is quite an interesting balance of forces. So I'm going to try and do it just this. Yes, that's fine. Right, I have to use the Dreadnought 3. That's fine, and this will be the There we go. Okay, so yeah, that base accuracy 25 is just too good to pass up. Secondary tower. There are a lot of light ships. Whether I go with the 8 or the 9, though. It's only 200 tons in it. We'll go for the 9. Go for the best. The best. Right, smoking interference is 100. What about if I get turbines, oil, natural? Probably going to be okay. I can fit 1 tool funnel 5, or I could go for 2 tool funnels. Smoke interference is fine. Engine efficiency is fine. Particularly if we just do 24 knots. Yep, perfect. Okay. Let me move this back a bit. There we go. Just try and keep that neat and tidy. Main guns. 16-inch guns. 14-inch is still probably the best bet here. And I think I'm going to go for a ABX setup. So 9 14-inch guns should be enough, and casements I'm going to go with 7s on the lower deck. Do you mean some parts are badly placed? Do you mean this? Ah, okay. And what's another caliber I don't use very much? 5s? I'm going to go with 5s on the upper deck. Can we fit like 3s? Yeah, we can. And then 3s on the top deck, almost like a ship of the line. That leaves me room for some secondary guns. I think I'll go with 7s. Just for consistency's sake. So we'll go with a couple of 7-inch turrets on the back there. I think that'll do in terms of firepower. Got a little bit of a 4-weight offset. Interesting. I can move a turret back a bit, but it's actually already quite far back. And I can, of course, move this turret to there. There we go. 0.1, that's absolutely fine. And I think that's a 360 turret now too, which is excellent. Okay, I think we got the pretty good ship here. Pitch, roll are okay. Range obviously not important for this type of battle. Let's get a turbo electric drive and advanced propeller shaft and the best armor we can. Obviously want this and this. Some very advanced stuff actually on this ship. Can we go maximum bulkheads? That's going to be pushing it because I still need torpedo protection. I'm going to go with high TNT today for the general purpose nature of the ship. High TNT, wow, super heavy shells. Could be interesting. And semi-auto loaders. Oh my word. What's my flash fire chance for that? 6%. What about standards? Yeah, 3%. No, we're going to go with high TNT standards. I could go with electrohydros, but I want to save weight. So I'll go with advanced. Mind you, it's not that much. We'll go with electrohydro turrets today. Do something a bit different. I still need a rangefinder. Go for coincidence 4. Hydro. Interesting. Hydro phone 3. Should give me pretty good torpedo spotting. What's the turning circle on this thing? I can never remember where it shows you that in here. That's easier to see during the battle. Apologies. I saw it as I was skimming it. Maneuverability. Here we go. Engine power, top speed. Turning circle. 723. Okay, that's not terrible. It's not great. Right, anti-torpedo though. I can get an anti-torpedo too, and oof, ouch. How about a double bottom hull and an anti-torpedo 1? So we do have some protection from torpedoes, but it's not the best. Or maximum bulkheads. I'm going to go, well, actually not even maximum, but many. Yeah, let's go for many bulkheads. And let's go for a 14-7 scheme. Six, 3. Whoa. Okay, that armor scheme works for me. Got a couple of 100 tons spare. Maybe teensy bit more deck armor and a little bit more belt armor even, and a little bit more on the tower. There we go. I didn't check the weight offset after I fiddled with the armor. Oh well, I'm not going to change it this time because it's going to take the game about 1,000,000 years to build all those ships. Millie, shush. That's my dog Millie, who has waited until I start recording to bark at absolutely everything. Okay, French also look like they've gone for an ABX. Battle cruisers look like they've got ABXY. Interesting. Heavy cruiser looks a bit weird. But they're modern ships compared to the French, who have the older style cruisers. So, might have a bit of an advantage there as well. Okay. Let's pause and yikes. Okay. Well, actually that's not a bad formation. Right. The Battle cruisers, I want you to follow. Millie, shut up. The main ships, and go tight for that. Cruisers. Oh, sometimes this system is really irritating, and it's even more irritating when you have a bulldog barking in your ear. Millie, that's enough. There is actually something going on outside, I can hear it. But she's just annoying sometimes. Love it a bit, right? Right, that's the heavy cruisers. And then, okay, why is a light cruiser... can you join the other light cruisers, please? Right, and you guys, I want you to join with... There. Okay, so we have destroyers, light cruisers, heavy cruisers, battle cruisers, and battleships. I want the heavy cruisers to screen for the battleships. And we'd like the light cruisers to screen for the battleships as well. And I'm going to put the destroyers on scout. Again, all centered around the main formation. That seems to work okay. So basically, I just have to order around the battleships here. Okay, enemy smoke is spotted to the north, which is extremely annoying. So we're just going to issue an order like that, and we're going to hit times 30, and we're going to watch everybody just swarm around like a bunch of bemused bees. But they should be able to sort themselves out. Now, it might be worth having a look at what ships we got. So we've got the Oldenburg, minimum bulkheads, cordite. Okay, yeah, you're pretty much useless. Great. Crap armor. Might as well put you in, actually, with the heavy cruisers. Just, you're useless. You genuinely are. Right, speaking of the heavy cruisers, 9-inch guns, good. Torpedoes, minimum bulkheads, TNT, even worse armor. Okay, they're not great either, thanks AI. And we've got the light cruisers, 7-inch guns and torpedoes, maximum bulkheads, a little bit of armor. Actually, they're not bad. Okay, the light cruisers are okay. Apologies to those of you who are being deafened by all my ships clanging into each other. Destroyers, minimum bulkheads, great. 5-inch guns, loads of torpedoes. But they're not going to last very long. But okay, interesting stuff. Yeah, it's going to take the AI quite the time to figure out what they want to do here. But it looks like we are getting a formation appearing. Just this light cruiser keeps doing really weird things and ducking in and out. Pretty handsome ship. I like it. Okay. Just need to find an enemy to shoot at, really. The destroyer's doing a pretty good job of scouting. That's a scout screen out there. That's not bad. I do feel a little bit harsh condemning the battle cruisers to screening duty, but genuinely that's all they're good for. Not quite sure what the Pilau's idea is here, just to generally get in the way. I would still love the ability to what I would like these divisions to do is you set a division up, say with a mix of units, and you can set its formation up pre-battle almost. Oh, they're northwest. Okay. And these act as like individual fleets almost. So yeah, and they move as one. I think that would be better for how they function. But at the moment, what seems to happen is you have an enemy to shoot at. Yay! The game wants to kind of put these in each type of ship. This leads to a little bit of weirdness. So much better than it used to be, though. As the entire fleet unloads on this poor unfortunate destroyer, I'm assuming. Oh, possibly it's a light cruiser, actually. What are these guys doing? No idea. Got 3 destroyers having their own little war over in the corner. Not a lot of damage being done here, but certainly a lot of noise. A couple of hits on these light ships. Oh, there we go. That looks a bit more juicy. That is a French battleship. Very interesting. ABX. Triples. 15s. Oh my. Okay. So they're not going to have the best accuracy in the world because they must be Mark 1s. Very interesting. I wonder what shell setup they're using. Okay, we've got an idea on these light cruisers. Maximum bulkheads. Okay, so they will take an annoying amount of firepower to put down. And they do have some torpedoes which they are firing, so... Yep, here they are. Just trying to want to keep my battleship safe from that. Not hugely offended if the other ships fall to them. Again, the screen doing a very poor job of, you know, I want light and heavy cruisers in here rather than leading with a battleship, but never mind. The Descartes taking a lot of fire. More torpedoes spotted. Again going for the Kaiserreich. Now those might be difficult to avoid. Might be easiest just to try and... I'm going to try a hard turn, but I think we are going to go into them. It's annoying. How many of those things they have? Loads. Yeah, those light cruisers need to die. Kind of size torpedo we're talking here? 20-inch. Yikes. On, turn. Okay, missed the front one. No. Arse. Took both. That's really annoying. I was hoping to go for a seriously clutch avoid, but not happening. Still, there's a bunch of other torpedoes coming out from all over the place. Destroyer goes down. Okay, Kaiserine is no longer the lead ship. Yeah, pretty aggressive firepower going in on those light ships. Can fight through them and maybe go for the gloire here. Again, it would be nice if these ships would contribute a little bit more meaningfully. Yeah, nearly all the damage is being done by the 14-inch guns on the 3 dreadnoughts. And nearly all of the damage is being done by torpedoes. Kind of cowardly nonsense. Oh, really, Kaiserine? Or Kaiserin. Not sure on the pronunciation there. German viewers, you can correct me. Was that another torpedo hit? Whoa! Torpedoed the gloire. Interesting. Oh yeah, minimum bulkheads. Okay, that's helpful. Heavy shells. TNT, but reduced. Oh. Okay. Combine that with a pretty inaccurate gun, and you have a situation where they might run out of shells. Huge amounts of fire being dedicated to killing these light cruisers, of which the enemy have a lot, by the way. There's another 3 here. There's a bunch of destroyers. Yeah, the secondary guns are working away on. Down goes another destroyer, which only seem to have single torpedo tubes. You do carry quite a lot of launch, quite a lot of increased torps. No, standard torps. So they got 3 shots. Should they only have 2 shots each, or they have 2 of them? Possibly they have 2 of them. Now, the rest of the ship's really not understanding what the screen means. It means keep up with the battleship, but never mind. Not tangling with their light cruisers as much anymore, which is good. Just got this destroyer squadron to kind of try and deal with. Have the old bird kind of sitting there, try and do something. They got a few bulkheads on their destroyers. No, I don't think the Stoltz is going to avoid that. Well, she might. There goes the Intrepid. Oh, nice dodge. Blah. Down about 50% structure. Excuse me, that is my phone. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, welcome back. I did do some looking around while the game was paused. I noticed the gloire here didn't take out, but it did hurt her A turret, which may be why she's pulling back. But yeah, let's get back to it. This the Etendard next on the hit list, I guess. Might get the... yeah, they're still firing on the gloire. Good. Looks like the Kaiserane's going to get hit by another torpedo for reasons. It's just a torpedo magnet, that shit. Flooding hit on the Gloire, that's good. Although I think that was on a flooded section. Right, the Etendard finally goes down, and finally the screens are starting to move into position. Looks like the fleet's directing their fire at these two light cruisers, the Front and the Tourville. Good stuff. Meanwhile, the Stolz is hammering the Gloire. Destroyed a torpedo. Nice. Let's go to times 5. Flash fire. Very nice. I'm pretty sure that light cruiser's done for. Maybe not. Maximum bulk kids come to the rescue. No, down. Good, good, good. Oh, took out an engine on the Gloire. Good. Meanwhile, the Tourville is taking the brunt of the rest of the fire. Don't want to close in until we've taken out the Tourville. And there are more light ships hiding back here. Gloire goes down. Okay, one enemy capital ship down. Let's focus next on the Galois. Tourville still alive. Furiously pouring fire into her, still not taking it down. There we go. The Galois, quite a lot of flooding forward. Oh, I think she's done for. I think that's too much flooding for her to contend with. Oh, that definitely helps. Excellent. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, we've got possibly a destroyer moving in. No, it's another light cruiser. Okay. Battleships. Next target is going to be the Condorcet. Whilst the rest of the fleet tries to rage kill the light cruiser. See if she launches torps. Oh, she has. Starboard turn. The Bruner. A couple of flooding hits on that battleship up at the back. Okay, I think we've successfully avoided that torpedo. Oh, down goes the Condorcet. Okay, very good. Voltaire next, please. Those light cruisers. God damn. They've got tons of those things. More torpedoes coming out. That one could be... actually no, just keep going straight. Should be okay. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, we've got the Voltaire over there. The rest of the fleet is just kind of milling around. Still a lot of French ships to go. Oh, that was a huge hit on the Voltaire. Right into the engine space, by the looks of it. A couple of, are they like cruisers or destroyers coming in? Two destroyers. Okay. Not as worried about the destroyers as I am light cruisers. More flooding on the Voltaire. That's excellent. Torpedoes out from the destroyers. Had a couple of torpedo hits there. Might have been some mine. Which would be weird. Yeah, they're all being launched kind of this way. Want to send their destroyers in, that's fine by me. Might be able to thin them out a bit. Another couple of big hits on the Voltaire. It has a lot of flooding to contend with now. Stoltz, I think, has voided those torps. Now goes the Fanfare. Okay, yeah, that's successful torp dodge. Oh no, there's more coming in. Keep heading away. Now goes another destroyer, the Filibustier. Strange name for a ship, but okay. Stoltz and Sashen think are okay from torps now. We can get back on a parallel course. Goes the filibuster. We've got the Albatross coming in, taken down. Right, don't waste your main guns on. I didn't see the Voltaire going down. Fire on the Massenet, please. Let all the other ships deal with the destroyers. Now, it looks like the French light ships are running out a little bit. There is one of those annoying light cruisers back there, though. Chaps, the Massenet, please. Not these ships over here. There goes the Panther. Damage the main gun on the Massenet. Couple of hits. Nothing serious. Flooding, that's more like it. Just in one compartment. Every little helps. Okay, the Fobbin here has fired. I'm going to switch this way this time, as I'm not seeing as many light sword destroyers around. I think we've taken out quite a few of them, so the Dreadnoughts can start to close in a little bit more aggressively. Good hit. There's the torpedo. The Fobbin taking absolutely masses of fire. Light cruisers are harder to kill than the bloody Dreadnoughts. It's outrageous. Look at this. Whole ship is on fire. She's taken 3 hits from 13-inch guns. 13 hits from... That's just silly. And she fired a torpedo. Good hit on the Massenet. I think the Stoltz can avoid those. Yep. Good stuff. Yep. Massenet is going to go down before the Phobin, I think. What's the Forbin, sorry. Yep. There you go. Outrageous behaviour. Forbin finally sinks. Okay. Stoltz on the Galois, please. And see if we can't drive in here and finish off those French ships. Not too concerned if any of the light ships get away, but I want to make sure those battleships are all finished off. They're slower than mine, so as long as we remain undamaged, we should be able to deal with them. Yeah, there's light ships over here. That's what I thought. Okay. Go harder at them. Galois flooding already quite badly. Pair of misses there. Oh, flooding hit, but no, not on the section we needed it on. Yeah, I do not want to tangle with that cruiser squadron. Not yet, anyway. I want those battleships out of the way. I know their 15-inch guns haven't done very much, but they are the most damaging after the torpedoes. They can certainly pose a pretty big threat to my battle cruisers and other ships. If they hit, of course. Come on, just one good flooding hit and she's done for. There we go. That'll kill her off. Right. On the France. Sargon getting worked over by all the secondary guns. Fire control damaged on the France. Heavy cruisers are trying to do something, but they're not proving especially effective. The angle is pretty bad on the fronts. Tell you what, just because those heavy cruisers are so close, just going to get the battleships to try and knock about while we can. I am starting to run low on shells as well. I'm just going to put the division on save. We lost a heavy cruiser. What happened? Why can't I click on you? Well, I can click on you even though you've sunk. Oh. You just flooded out from 15-inch gun hit and a couple of torpedoes. Okay, fair enough. Just don't want these heavy cruisers getting ideas, because at this range those 10-inch guns might actually be able to do something. think the Admiral Chana is gone. Bruick's making a play for it. Oh dear. Ammo detonation on, I think. The forward gun there. Not a happy ship. Still though, these things also... no, many bulkheads. I thought they had maximum as well. Still reasonably tough. Next. Pretty much a futile effort here. Don't think those 10-inch guns have done very much. They're not done terribly, but yeah, no, they haven't done very much. Oof, that was a heavy hit. And maybe eventually sometime... Oh my word. Sink, will you? Look at this magic. Going in for a ram, maybe? No, sinks. We got the Durchbruch coming in. There goes the Saigon. And actually want the main guns to start targeting France again. Session should be able to finish off the Durchbruch. Also have the Kaiserin back here, who's still plugging away. Bunch of torpedoes coming out from presumably one of my own destroyers, which is not immediately helpful, I have to be honest. More torpedoes going out from the light cruisers. Really hope that no one actually accidentally goes into those, because that would be bad. But I can definitely say that heavy cruiser is probably toast, yeah, especially after navigate. Oh my word! The France. Looking a bit worse for wear. Flash fire takes her out. Ouch. Okay, I think that it was their last capital ship for the French. So now it is a case of mopping up those cruisers. Light cruisers first, please. If you wouldn't mind. Because they still have torpedoes, which I'm just now seeing have been fired. I think the Slaughter is okay. That's a threat to this session. I'll detach and give her a hard turn order. That's gonna be tricky. Well, she avoided one, but eats the other. That's sad. Yeah. Rejoin the battleship division, please. Session. Okay. There was another torpedo hit there. On one of my own light cruisers. Okay. That was the Pillar. That was the one that was causing all the trouble at the start of the battle. Oh my words! There we go. Okay, finally. Right, there's 2 more of those. 3 more of those, 4 more of those cruisers. God damn. Okay. Yeah, we're running pretty low on shells at this point. But I think we can definitely say this is a victory. Might try and do something here to finish them off. Yeah, everybody else, main gun save. Can use the secondaries hopefully to finish them off. More torpedoes coming out in the Stoltz's direction. A lot more torpedoes coming in the Stoltz's direction. The little feckers. Alright. I really hate those light cruisers. The Stoltz is okay. Yep. She's fine. Ship's back here, probably not so much. Oh, the Leipzig. Looking like she's in trouble. No, the destroyer took it for her. Good job, V3. Right. More torpedoes coming out. Just endless flipping torpedoes. Very, very irritating. Right. All ships. New orders. Go this way. Don't bother about the screen anymore. I think we can break formation now. The Wiesbaden taking taut. Come on. Down goes heavy cruiser. Down goes Wiesbaden. Oh, Stoltz absolutely on form with her torpedo dodging skills. Those light cruisers are pretty fast as well. Down goes the Foch. V4. Firing up torpedoes on the light cruiser. Excellent. That was a lot of damage there. The light cruiser might actually be really handy here. Light cruiser, the destroyer. She might be able to force the light cruisers to fire their torpedoes. Another set of torpedoes going out. Yep. Especially if she's able to dodge. Stoltz still alive and looking absolutely fine. Unfortunately, the V4 is now out of torpedoes, but she can still be pretty handy. No, there's. Oh, shoot! Because I wasn't paying attention. See what I mean, though? This light cruise is just so annoying. Ah, rudder's out. Stoltz nearly emptied her main gun magazines. Get some revenge there, though. How many hits has she taken? What? Wow. Okay. So, of the hits she's taken 572 hits. 522 blocked. Wow. Wow. Going to take another torpedo here, but only one, I think. Yep. Try and finish off the Alerik. And then we've got the Islay, or Islay. Not sure how you pronounce that in French. I'm pretty sure the Stultz is almost reduced to just being a 7-inch gun battery. Once we've ended that torpedo threat, we can finish off those 2 heavy cruisers at our leisure. Oh, you shit. You absolute shit. I hate those things so much. What an annoying design. Fabulously annoying design. Yeah, those torpedoes could be very, very dangerous indeed. There's not much I can do to avoid them. Stult's already got a lot of flooding. Yeah, we're going to take both. Shit. Not as much flooding as I feared, though. That's good. Okay, everybody else over that way. Got a couple of heavy cruisers to finish off. Stultz is out of ammunition, but yeah, I think she'll live. These must be red sectors, these ones, and this one is a red sector, but I think we can pump the water out of these two. Yeah, that's the flooding stabilised. Kazarine does have some ammunition, so does the Sashin. All my battleships are operational, although a little bit worse for wear from torpedo hits. Amazingly, the battle cruisers are alive. Prince Albert seems to have taken a pretty big hit there. Overall, I think pretty successful engagement. Vast majority of the damage coming from 14-inch guns. Yeah, the French mostly torpedo damage. Those 15-inch guns just not quite high enough tick. Oh dear. To hit. When they did hit, they hit hard, but yeah, not quite enough. Oh, V2's out of ammo. Never mind. Yeah. She's too slow to get away. Here's the Colmar. As, yeah, she's just going to be chased down and sunk. Eventually. Oh, yeah, that'll do her in. There we go. Anyway, bit of a longer one, bit of a larger fleet battle. Definitely a lot more possible now with the changes in version 84 of Ultimate Admiral, and yeah, that was a good one. I think the German battleships absolutely showing their superiority there, completely wrecking the French capital ships. Really, the only serious threat were those light cruisers with all those torpedo launchers, but yeah, pretty happy with that. Anyway, if you enjoyed that one, thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Really helps me out. And most people watching my videos are not subscribed. And you made it to the end. Why not? And if you're feeling particularly generous, you might even want to like the video. Anyway, as I said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye-bye.